So Skoda and VW have finally come up with two new mid-size SUV under the India 2.0 strategy, which is a kind of second innings of this group in India. The Skoda Kushaq was launched around a month ago and the Volkswagen Taigun has just been launched. Skoda Kushaq has certainly received a good response from the customers and the same is expected of the VW Taigun. Now being offered with two engine options, that is the 1 litre TSI and 1.5 litre TSI, I am certainly in favor of the 1.5 litre TSI engine because the 1 litre TSI certainly has its fair share of problems which you can check out by clicking the I button. It's all been covered up in a video, and of course if you are paying 15 lakh rupees just to drive 1000 cc's in your mid-size SUV, God help it. Now when I covered the Skoda Kushaq in the last video, I had talked about getting the cylinder deactivation system removed from the 1.5 litre TSI model solely in the interest of reliability, and there itself I had told that if a lot of people comment down in the comment section to make a video on cylinder activation and deactivation system, I mean the demand for that video is very good, then I'll certainly make a video on that. And since then a lot of people have reached out either in the comment section of that video or on social media, that is the CarMaster channel's official Instagram account. And here I am with my opinion, with my honest opinion on cylinder deactivation technology, because this is CarMaster, only truth, no trash. So first let's talk about what basically cylinder deactivation does. So when the engine detects that the car is not under a lot of load, I mean the full power of all cylinders is not required, like when you are deaccelerating or you are cruising at a constant steady pace. I mean the ideal scenarios where fuel efficiency takes precedence over performance. In those scenarios the cylinder completely shuts off two of the cylinders, I mean only two because the 1.5 litre TSI is a 4-cylinder engine only. So in this case the engine shuts off two of its cylinder and basically your car becomes a 2-cylinder engine car. And because of deactivation of 2 cylinders out of 4, this all results in better fuel efficiency figures and reduced emissions. Now all this might sound very high-tech and geeky, but for the long-term reliability of your engine it is very cheeky. And why is it bad for the long-term reliability of this engine? Let's talk about that now. So the first disadvantage of cylinder deactivation technology is that it causes engine oil to be drawn into the vacuum of the combustion chamber in your engine. Now when the valves are completely shut off, when the two other cylinders are deactivated, the pistons are just working like an air spring in the vacuum. And since they are covered with oil, they have oil in them. So when they are moving ideally in that vacuum, the oil starts to seep down into the vacuum of the combustion chamber of your engine. And since no combustion is taking place in those two cylinders, you are not burning oil and that oil is just getting clogged up in that vacuum. And since the two cylinders are shut off and they are moving up and down just without any kind of oil or lubrication in them, over the time it also causes the piston rings to wear out very fast due to the lack of lubrication in those shut off cylinders when they are moving up and down. And when the piston rings start to wear off, when the piston rings have worn out, it leads to huge amount of oil consumption in the engine. And this brings us to the fourth disadvantage, that since the 1.5 TSI is designed to be a 4-cylinder engine, and when 2 cylinders are completely shut off, it will definitely have unbalanced forces and this will create unbalanced vibrations which are never good for your engine. So to sum up the 4 disadvantages of this cylinder deactivation system, they are mainly clogging up of oil in the vacuum of your combustion chamber in the engine, faster wear out of your piston rings of the cylinders, lack of lubrication in the cylinders which have been shut off, and the fourth one being creation of unbalanced vibrations. So all these 4 things combined, they will not be very good for your engine, for the life of your engine, for durability and reliability in the long run. And given the fact that the gain in fuel efficiency is just around 2 to 3 kilometers per liter at max, that too when you are casually coasting along at a constant speed and not in your day-to-day daily driving scenarios, I don't think cylinder deactivation system is worth sacrificing the reliability of your engine for just minuscule gains in fuel efficiency. So what you can do is you can get that system completely deactivated from Volkswagen or your Skoda dealerships. If they refuse to do so, get it done from an outside reputed garage, but that has to be done absolutely on your own risk, and enjoy years and lakhs of kilometers of trouble-free driving, reliable motoring with this 1.5 liter TSI engine. But if you wish to persist with this cylinder deactivation technology, if you want to be the guinea pig on which first experiments of any kind are conducted, then I would advise you that after 4 or 5 years you should be absolutely aware of the engine oil levels in your engine and be absolutely strict with the oil changes of your car. Not that these two things will negate the ill effects of the cylinder deactivation technology, but certainly they will reduce to some extent. And then the thing is that these are German engines, so howsoever reliable it might be, the design will be absolutely complex, and when the time comes for any kind of repair, it will not cost you cheap bucks. So that's why I'm totally not in favor of cylinder deactivation technology, especially in these mass market segments. Of course, in the luxury segment, these things do work. People who buy cars of those segments are able to afford such expensive repairs also. But in the mass market segments, these 15 to 20 lakh segments, these heavy repair bills are not what people generally expect or want to pay for. So get this cylinder deactivation system completely removed, and I guarantee you one thing, that this is the best turbo petrol engine in this segment and superior and more reliable than any engine, be it the 1 liter TSI of VW Group itself or the 1.4 turbo petrol engines the Koreans are offering you. So the 1.5 TSI gets a big thumbs up, but the cylinder deactivation system in that 1.5 TSI gets a big thumbs down, and you should get it removed as soon as possible from your Skoda or VW service centers or any reputed garage outside. So this was the video. If it was useful, then do comment down and freely express your thoughts and ideas about this 1.5 TSI and the cylinder deactivation system. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more informative and relatable stuff to daily motoring and enhancing the life of your vehicles. So that's all for today. See you again.